Hey everyone, and welcome back to MCPE 1.21.90.21 beta and preview update is here. And let's get started. There is a known issue in this beta and preview that might cause some mob animation issues, such as freezing camels and floating foxes. We have a fix lined up and hope to have this resolved as soon as possible. Now moving on for ambient block sounds. How often and where some ambient block sounds play have been updated. For ambient dead boost sounds, dead boost ambient sounds now have a slightly increased chance of playing. For ambient sand sounds no longer requires sky access to play. Ambient sand sounds now have a slightly decreased chance to play. Ambient sand sounds can now play in all biomes, and terracotta blocks no longer triggers ambient sand sounds. And the last, for ambient wind sounds, sand block no longer trigger ambient wind sounds. Short dried grass and tall dried grass block can now trigger ambient wind sounds when above 2 sand or red sand or terracotta blocks. And terracotta block no longer trigger ambient wind sounds. Next, for blocks, dispensing a lava bucket on a waterlogged dried ghast no longer duplicates the dried ghast, and dispensing a lava bucket on waterlogged blocks no longer empties the bucket without placing lava. Maximum beacon beam height is now 2048. For gameplay, fixed an issue where swapping item slots during an attack against a mob will reselect the original item slot used during the attack instead of staying on the new inventory slot item. Fixed entering the water while sprinting from double tapping forward no longer automatically enters the swimming state. Fixed end islands portal teleports the user outside the map. Boulders instantly kills the player and causes them to lose all items in inventory. For items, Mace with Windburst enchantment once again launches player as high as it does on Java Edition. The recipe for leads has been updated to no longer require a slime ball, and recipe for the Dried Ghast block has been updated to now require a soul sand block rather than a bone block. For mobs will no longer clip through blocks sometimes when viewing them at a distance when they auto-step up a block. And saddles are no longer rendered for entities that are riding a vehicle, unless said vehicle is invisible. Pigs saddled by hand no longer drop 2 saddles when killed. All pigs saddled by hand between 1.21.70 and now will still drop their duplicated saddles on death. Increase attack range for Blaze from 16 to 48 blocks to match its target detection range. The Gasling can now follow Happy Gas. Piglins can now give Dried Ghast blocks when battered with. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe. And see you all to the next video, everyone.